In the last lecture, I have shown you how to apply the P delta check on the buildings. This is the building on which I have applied the check. Now I will increase the number of stories and again apply the P delta check. So there are two ways to increase the number of stories. So I will show the both. For example, here go to edit stories and grid system, go to story data, click modify / story data. Here when I right click, there are two options: add story, keep existing story heights. Okay, for example, one way is this, second way is this. So here with this the whole story will be copied on the above story. In this only the grid will be drawn. So here I will show one by one. First of all, keep existing story height 3000 millimeter, add story above story 4 from existing story 4. Okay, here you can see story 5 have been created, and here also story 5 also created. Now I will again click add story, same on the story 5. Here you can see one more story have been added. So now I will use the second method for the more stories, add stories, keep existing story elevations. Okay, now the elevation is 18,000, the next elevation will be 21,000. Okay, the other story. Now I will again click for the story 8, 21. So now I will put 24,000 here, add story 27,000. Now I have added 3 stories but not appearing here. Okay, okay, okay. Now you can see only the grid system have been added, not the stories. So now for adding the stories by second method, here, so how you can create, you have to copy the whole story. Here I have selected the whole story. You can adjust more specifically by here. Here make sure not any other element from the below story have been selected 3D. Okay, I have selected only the upper story. Now go to edit and here replicate. Okay, here in the story, now I want the existing story to replicate on above 3 stories, story 8, story 7. Apply. Okay, now you can see I have added the all 3 stories. Now the number of stories, you can see elevation, apply. Now the number of stories increased to 9. So now I will again run analysis and design and apply the P delta check. Okay, I can increase 2 stories more, edit. Okay, add story, keep existing story heights. Okay, add story, keep story. Okay, now I have created the 11 stories. Okay, okay, now there are 11 stories. Now I will again run analysis and then apply the P delta check. Here I am clicking. Before running the analysis, please check the model that I have perfectly model the 11 stories. So here click select. Okay, it will take some time and then it will display the model warnings if any messages are there. So here you can see the software is checking the stories data. Okay, model has been checked, no warning messages were generated. It means our model is okay. So now I will click run analysis. Now the analysis is complete. The software is showing the deformation of displacement. Okay, so here you can see in 3D. This is the analysis model. After running the analysis, this is showing the displacement. So now I will, for the applying of the P delta check. So first of all, I need the story data information. So for that, I will go tables, model, okay, structure data, uh, structure layout, story data. Here double click. Here you will get all the information of the stories. Okay, copy these two uh, columns, story name and story height. Right click and click copy. Okay, now come into your Excel sheet. Okay, click here and paste. So sorry, just click first cell and click paste. Okay, you can paste destination, match destination formatting, so that it will match the format of the Excel sheet. Okay, now for the axial load P, sorry, for the axial load P, I will go in the analysis, go to result, structure results. Okay, story forces. Okay, when you click the story forces, now you will select the load combination P, that is include dead and live. Okay, now select the bottom location. Okay, now select all the axial loads. Okay, copy. Now again come to your Excel sheet, select all, click here. All the axial loads have been copied. Now I will calculate the lateral forces. Okay, here I will select the lateral load combination earthquake plus in X direction. Okay, bottom is already selected, so here I will select all the lateral forces. Okay, copy and come here, just paste. Okay, now I will pick the values of the displacements at each floor level. For that I will go in the displacement, diaphragm center of mass displacement. This displacement will appear on each floor only if you have assigned the diaphragm to all the slabs. Okay, now for the earthquake plus in the X direction, you can select either load pattern. For that you want to calculate lateral force, lateral load pattern. So here I have selected earthquake plus X, and here are the displacements at each floor level. Okay, okay, copy all the displacements at floor level, copy and come here, paste here. Okay, so again applying the P delta check, even on the high rise building there is no P delta requirement. Let's suppose if there is a P delta requirement. So how you can apply, include the P delta effects in your model? For that, here is the P delta analysis parameter. There are basically two ways for the inclusion of P delta analysis parameters. There is a non-iterative based on mass. In this you have to just select the option of mass. Software automatically calculate the P delta effects and include in the analysis results. There is a second iterative based on load cases. In this you have to provide the load combination so that the software include the P delta effects in the model. So here there is a two parameters in the second convergence tolerance, that is software saying the default value is adequate, and the P delta load combination. Here are the combinations, but the P delta combination 1.2 dead load and 0.5 live load is a typically conservative when considering P delta effect due to overall sway of structure. So that is the satisfactory P delta combination. So here, okay, for the inclusion of P delta, there is a very simple method here. In the go define, here is an option P delta option. Here already none means no P delta effects have been encountered in this structure. So if your model is failing in the P delta check, so here is an option. If your model is failing against P delta check, then for the inclusion there are two methods, non-iterative or iterative. Okay, non-iterative, you will click OK, software automatically calculate the P delta effects in the model. So in this there are some disadvantage. Local buckling is not captured as effectively. So I will also recommend please use the second method, iterative based method, that is good one. Okay, here for the considering the second method, here there is already predefined parameters. I will click 1.2 dead, and for the super dead again 1.2 dead, for the live 0.5. okay, the relative convergence tolerance 0 point, take it the default value, that will be adequate. I will hit OK, then again run analysis. The software automatically count the P delta effects in the model. So that's all for the P delta effects. Have a nice day.